All right, so I'm gonna play this all the way through, but just for further context, it's in the fourth quarter, about halfway through, and it's a very close game, right? Very close game. We've been going back to back, back and forth, hitting shots, hitting layups or whatever. And computer, they're not missing anything. The only thing they've missed so far is a shot that I blocked. But if they're getting the shot off on defense, open, it doesn't matter. Off the dribble, they're making it. But right here, I get a turnover, right? And funny thing about it is, while I'm making this play, all right, I already know exactly what I'm going to do, right? So I have the icon up. Now I want to pass to McCollum. McCollum is he's running the point guard. So I have the icon up. Now right here, when I'm making this stride back over to the right, what I originally wanted to do, I wanted to make a cut. I wanted to go through here, right? But seeing as how clunky and clumsy the controls are in 2K, I'm forced to kind of make more of a wide turn, right? I'm not allowed to just make a sharp dive right past the defender. That would just be too easy, right? And that's been deliberately programmed, deliberately baked into the game, right? Now, a computer can make a cut like that with no problem. But for me, when I'm trying to do it, I'm forced to make a wide cut, a wide arching turn outwards. Now, while I'm doing this, I already see the trap. I already see the setup coming, right? I already know if I try to squeeze through here now at this point, he's going to steal this ball. I know that automatically. I run this play a billion times. I already know what's going to happen. So I have the icon up and I'm trying to rushing to try to pass it to McCollum. But when I try to make the pass, I get a turnover. Now watch what happens. Pay attention to my player's body language, right? You can see this was a scripted turnover. Now, how would you know that? Because when you look at him, he went into the animation to lose the ball before Morant even reached. Before he even started to reach, you look at my man, that right foot, when he plants it outward like that, he was purposefully going into the animation to lose the ball, right? That was something that was already baked into this little situation beforehand. So therefore, when I'm trying to pass it, even though I passed it way earlier, way ahead of time, the game is not allowing me to release the ball because I'm already predetermined to go into an animation to lose the ball via a script from Morant, right? So let's look at it again, slowly. Look at when he plants that right foot outwards. Boom, right? Really, he went into like a pseudo hesitation animation, right? Where he goes, he kind of goes outright, but then he plants that foot. That was something that was already predetermined to happen, right? So again, I'm going this direction. Keep in mind, you can't see it because obviously I'm going through the replay, but I have the icon up to pass it to McCollum. I pressed the button, I pressed A, he did not release the ball. Once again, why did he not release the ball? Because it was already baked into the algorithm, right? Going in this little motion right here, it was already baked into the algorithm that I was going to lose the ball to Morant, right? So this turnover, it was already predetermined. Let's actually look at the score. 104 to 106, we're up. So and then it's the fourth quarter. So you pretty much already know how this goes, right? You already know computer, they're going to have some sort of an advantage. They're going to start to give them things they probably don't deserve. Look at their 3-pointers, 11 for 18, right? So, but our field goals is a lot higher than theirs is, right? Because we're playing a lot more intelligent basketball. But when they're allowed to just throw up anything, it's not really going to matter. It trumps the algorithm. It trumps whatever it is that you think you're doing. It's going to trump it, right? It's going to override it because there's already something baked into the narrative that's supposed to happen beforehand, right? I got to do it for this video. Peace.